Well, damn.
I'm a strong supporter of women in adult films.
Yeah.
You know, because nobody does that anymore. Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ!
The son of a bitch. I'm wearing this uncomfortable, movie-accurate, bull-ass armor, and I'm not even getting paid scale for this shit. I want to go home. You know what? Whoopsie. Well, it's time to go.
So, the world is burning. Just in case you didn't know, everything's gone to shit. They've even removed Donald Trump from everything, including Spotify. Social media is so afraid of the orange one that they don't even want him dropping an album, children. His knees weak, arms are heavy, the suntan on his sweater already, Melania spaghetti. And I'm pretty sure he dropped some hot bars, like about aliens and shit who really did 9/11. Can I even say that still? Because YouTube right now, man, you can't say anything. They'll be like, you talked about 9/11, but it's not a documentary. So this video is demonetized. That's how crazy YouTube is right now. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. I am dead serious right now, children. So, in order to combat what was going on in the Capitol, Twitch decided to act swiftly. They took out PogChamp. That's right, man. He is a symbol of hate, this Asian dude. What a disgusting human being.
But when I come across men like you, I can barely contain the vomit that is rising in my throat.
He basically made some tweets some people didn't like. Okay, after looking deeper, I found the tweet in question that got him in serious trouble, which was this one, where basically he does talk about the happenings in DC. And I think he kind of went off the deep end and became very, very pro-Trump, if you will. You can get mad at me for saying it, but when you're that invested in a politician, it's a little weird to me. All right, and you don't believe me? Go look up people drawing like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden like they're deities. Man, Jesus Christ, they're not doing it for a meme, bro. The same with Trump. They got Trump on the cross, and it's not a meme. Oh my God. So, go Tex, went a little nutty. And literally, some of the people who didn't like it are total grifters that beg for free consoles. You do the math. But then these are the same people that were sitting there talking about if you don't use your platform to support their movement, they're going to mobilize against you and deplatform you. That doesn't sound like terrorism to me, says Twitter. All right, let's move on. Or Twitch. Move on. So, they get rid of PogChamp. Obviously, this was the move to make. Go for yourself, Pog. I've got the coof. It's over. I'm dead. We've made the decision to remove the PogChamp emote following statements from the face of the emote encouraging further violence after what took place at Capitol today. He did call the lady who got offed, can I say that, a martyr. So, I don't know. Frankly, my view on PogChamp is it's literally, who really knows who he is? The only people who knew who this Asian guy was are DSP, because DSP came right in and he started all over PogChamp. Because DSP is like, he's Cobra Kai, bro. Like, you think DSP's done? He's not done. He's back and he's better than ever. Phil was ripping on the Pogster because Pog said something about DSP and DSP's outlived yet another one. The man's a beast. Move on. And people who are obsessed with politics to the point of where it does seem like a mental illness to me. Like, get something else going on in your life. My God, paint a goddamn Gundam model kit. I don't know, jerk off in your bathroom. Make it fun. See if you could jerk off completely down the drain. I don't know. Do something other than base your whole existence around your gender or politics, because you're going to be a miserable little rat. And that's coming from me. We want the sentiment and use of Pog to live on. Its meaning is much bigger than the person depicted or the image itself. Then leave it if the meaning is that. And it has a big place in Twitch community. However, we cannot go in good conscience continue to enable use of the image. Well, that's poggers, ain't it? Is that how the kids use it?
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
We will work with the community to design a new emote for the most hype moments in Twitch. Don't do this. Don't reboot Pog. This is how a meme dies twice. Twitch, I have a suggestion for PogChamp. Create a database of streamers and or general faces. Whenever someone types PogChamp, display one of those faces at random. Will give a really nice crowd feel to chat spamming PogChamp and allow the meeting to be tied to all of us instead. Ah, inclusion. Isn't it gay? You know what? In the spirit of figuring out 2021 together, let's just roll with it for now. Get ready for the new PogChamp every 24 hours starting today. Sad they couldn't even come up with an idea. And frankly, this is a gay idea. It's trying to capture lightning in a bottle, and you just can't do that. The reason why PogChamp worked is because it was a moment in time frozen that wasn't planned. It was random. It was sporadic. It was out there. Yeah, I know, an Asian guy making a face out there, I know. Nonetheless, it's something you just can't recreate. That's what all of these companies fail to understand, and that's why most reboots and most movies, comic books, and so on suck ass. They try to recreate something that was magical in that moment, and you can't do that. You can't manufacture magic. When you try to manufacture magic, it becomes homogenized and loses all the magic that is there. For some reason, companies can't figure this the fuck out. It's easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Rooster rolls in and goes, I feel like visibility and quality is a bit more important than an emote. Can we have more inclusion? How about we fix the fact that people who use the platform can have little to no viewership? Facebook Gaming does a good job at it. It should be easier to implement that feature. No. Twitch wants to make money. Are you out of your mind, Rooster? You see, inclusion begins and ends on Twitter or something and make it seem like they give a fuck. That's where the inclusion is. That's where you will get your inclusion. Inclusion does not factor when it comes to making money. So if you want your inclusion on Twitch, you better be a titty streamer if you want to hit that front page. That's all I'm saying. And after Twitch let loose this great news that anyone could be the PogChamp, immediately everyone and their fucking mother sprung into action by either nominating themselves or their favorite Twitch streamer that was already popular. Yes, delicious. Yum, 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 yum. Put it in your tummy. Like, seriously, why bother? Oh, here's my chance to be PogChamp, or to show my favorite streamer to be PogChamp. Who wants that? Yeah, the Asian dude said some stuff you don't like. So he doesn't want to get the vaccine. They're like he's a vax denier. So, is he not entitled to his opinion? What happened to that? It's like you just can't do anything anymore except toe the line and march in lockstep with the current social norms. And if you don't, you're done. Don't get me wrong, I don't agree with much of anything the PogChamp has to say, or whatever the hell he's called. But I will defend his right to say it. For God's sakes, that's what America was supposed to be about. Then again, America's always been hypocritical. You know, the founding fathers were like, every man was created equally, except for the black guy picking my cotton. You know, there you go when you think about it. Let's not even talk about the fact that the Native Americans continuously got screwed out of land. They're like, okay, you guys go to the West Coast, live on those shitty little reservations because we think there's nothing but desert out there. The Native Americans are like, fine, whatever. This is our land. Screw you. Don't come over here. We don't want to see you again. And the white people are like, cool. We're done with your little brown ass. Get out of here, cinnamon man. Then they find out the Native Americans are sitting on gold over there on the reservations. Like, literally, gold is on the ground. Because for Native Americans at the time, gold meant nothing. You know, like, gold makes a ass arrow. It makes a knife. It couldn't be turned into a tool. So for Native Americans, it's kind of like, who needs this rock, right? This metal sucks ass. And the white people came in and were like, oh my God, there's gold everywhere. Take the land from them. The U.S. government swooped right in. They called it the Bozeman Trail. Whatever. Yeah, the second you realize America's just, it's hypocritical. A lot of shit makes more sense.